What that mean?
I'm not finna have them waiting after they donated.
Oh, you gotta actually go live.
Yeah, she just donated.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try to order like a.
Okay, sorry about that. I did get your donation. Thank you. You can post your question whenever you're ready. Oh, you privated it? Why you privated it? Is it like privated for only certain people to see, or like nobody but you can see? I am way too tall. Like I had to stretch my legs. No one. I've been craving a seafood boil sub for so long. They're so expensive. You got a little nervous. You know this year and month is going by fast. I done drifted off into fantasy land. Thank you on the live stream. Shout out to you. Hope you're having a great, happy Friday, heading into the weekend. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts and collective reads that may resonate with you. Suggest video ideas for this channel. Claim your donations, especially if your YouTube name is different from PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Um, yes, to do all kind of readings to set mediumship at this time. Personal private readings will be by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. Um, what am I forgetting to mention? Share some updates as well, if you don't mind, from past readings that I've given you. I think that's about all. Yeah. Now let's see. Katie said, "Did you repost your short with a new date?" What are you so afraid of? I think that's my main question. What are you so afraid of? I want to make a video out in the snow. Do one of those videos out in the snow. Can I get an accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit? Thank you. Accurate reading here for Kate. Clarity. Yes or no, make it very, very clear. This message is for Kate. Should Kate repost her short with a new date? Should Kate repost her short story with a new date? Story that she was referring to, short that she was referring to. So should we post that on a newer date? On a different date? Yes or no? Make it very, very, very clear. Thank you. No. We started off with the Five of Swords, so that's why I'm getting a no. Yeah, I feel like this is your go-to moment, like, especially if you're always gonna have like a hesitant energy kind of thing. It's kind of like finally do it, release it, so that you get like used to it for future times. Yeah, I also feel like, not to say the video, the short is not valuable or anything like that, but it's something about like if you don't post it now or soon, that it could lose some of its value. So I don't know if it's like a trendy short, or this could be like not even with like the public. This could be like with yourself. Like if you were to post it at a later time, you might not value it as much because maybe you were in a certain mood then that maybe you would be sort of after you do it kind of thing, if that makes sense. And it's like you might like, even if it comes later, you might not post it or even want to post it at all kind of thing. I mean, it's free will, it's up to you really at the end of the day, but I do feel like it's going to bring some type of wishes with the Nine of Cups, the Sun card, Page of Pentacles, that's goals reaching, so, and the Four of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you might have a lot of talent and knowledge and different things to bring to the world, even like just cool little unique things. Like maybe you discovered something special with water and jewelry. Maybe you discovered something with something else. Whatever. And I think this goes back to one of the readings I gave you in the past where I said something you post can be very relatable to others. You could have a fear that like people might start noticing things. You know how they say that funny joke where it's like they don't want their lover to look at them for too long of a time because they might notice they're ugly, or they might notice certain stuff that they don't want them to notice. Maybe you're getting that kind of like feeling with the short video. But yeah, none of that's gonna happen really. I mean, even if it's that one or two person, it's like who cares? It's for who it's for, right? It could be also something significant with you and rocks. Like you really could connect with nature. So spirit is saying to get out and connect with nature more. Also heard something about painting trees, like literal trees. And I feel like you could have this feeling that like the video will attract low vibrational people. I actually feel like it would do the opposite, honestly, because again, it's for who it's for. At a certain point, even if somebody that's watching it doesn't really care for it, or whatever the reason, eventually like they go away because it's nothing that keeps them there, right? Yeah, we got sleepless nights and overthinking. You overthink a lot, like every little single thing or detail. Yeah, you ever heard that thing where it's like sometimes people are not always like focused on you, like they could be going through the same thing. Like they could be paranoid as well. While you're thinking they're focused on you and judging, they might also be thinking you or other people are judging and focusing on them, and they're really focused on themselves. They're not even focused on you, kind of thing. So I don't know if you ever heard of that saying or that thing, where it's like, have you ever ran across somebody who has PTSD just as much as you do? Yeah, are you growing some fruit on some trees? Again, I really do see you out in nature more. It's a really, really good thing. And I feel like you'll be surprised how many likes and viewers you get. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. I'm gonna read that in a second. I also feel like confidence is your key to success. Like the more and more you like believe in yourself and believe in like your purpose or your vision or your story or your belief or whatever it is, the more and more most other people will as well, kind of thing. You never know those people who make like certain kind of foods that don't typically go together, and people are like, "Ew," and there's a lot of judging and all that going on. And then eventually down the line, you start seeing people follow and go ahead and try it, even if some of them are speaking and trying the recipe. And then like majority of people start liking it, kind of thing. And now everybody's off their back, you know. This is your sign. Maybe this is your time. This is your, you know. I mean, you'll always be in your prime, but like your true prime, like you just can't miss it. You know what I mean? So it's like don't miss your prime because you're scared of what others might think or whatever you're scared of. You know. Because then you don't want to look back. And I also think that's why we got the Five of Swords as well. You don't want to look back with a whole bunch of regret, you know? It's like we're done living with a whole bunch of regrets. It's time to stop. So it's not just even this video, it's just like everything. I mean, it's okay to retake a video and everything, like if you don't think it's really the right cut, but until you like it and then put it out, not until you think somebody else is gonna like it. I mean, it's care about your audience and your viewer, especially if you're like running a YouTube or whatever kind of like business. But at the same time, you have to like think about like again, still focus on your vision and your purpose. Don't lose sight of that. It's you gotta have a balance. And then I know timing can be important, but it's not everything. It's like what would a new date change is another question. You know what I mean? What would it change exactly? You know? Like what would be the big key difference? Yeah, I'm hearing trust your gut, your intuition. Like when your intuition tells you to go, when your intuition tells you it feels good, not necessarily the timing, you know? I just heard I'm bringing sexy back. So you could be bringing sexy back, or you could be bringing back, something from back in the days that people aren't really on. Like, a lot of people probably don't use a landline a lot these days, but maybe you help bring something back that's nostalgic. And people, honestly, people love that, especially like 80s, 90s vibe. Majority of people love when people bring that back effectively. Whether it's like a hairstyle, again, the type of phones back then or whatever the case it is. Like, people love that. When you do it right, of course, but like I feel like you'll do it right if that was something that you were like doing or interested in. But yeah, you don't want to keep focusing on trying to perfect things because then you'll never get anything out and then you'll never get a result of anything. How can you get a result if you don't produce? You know what I mean? I feel like your favorite color could be significant and like being like therapeutic to you or like helping you reach certain goals or I don't know, something. I don't know if it's gold, blue, or pink or what your favorite color is, honestly, but I don't know. It's like I feel like surrounding yourself with it kind of like helps you. We all have our own things that like help us therapeutically that make life a little bit like simpler or easier or you know calm for us. I honestly feel like this short could like make other people want to make their own version of the video you made, kind of thing. Yes, it would. Three of Pentacles talks about community and teamwork and collaboration. So yes, to surrender to the divine full moon. Let me go before I forget. Read that. Work through your fears. As I'm telling you, the other card, the tarot you got out here. You had the Nine of Cups, wishes and stuff like that. Six of Cups, reciprocation, like what you put out, like you're gonna get some good coming back in, especially with positive thinking. Something good always happens to me, kind of thing. Could be one of the affirmations that you constantly say. You have the Five of Swords, which means it's like again, not looking back at regrets, kind of putting that out right now. Nine of Wands is could be talking about like your fears. Knight of Swords is like again putting it out right now. Page of Pentacles is like you're gonna reach your goals no matter what. Chariot is like a forceful, aggressive, and that's also the you know community. The Sun card, that positive energy. The Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like could be like a result if you don't like put yourself out there. Honestly, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like losing a life force. Four of Wands is the celebration after everything. King of Pentacles. Um, actually, King of Pentacles. Go back. I feel like they could just be like maybe like a person or like a um, you stepping out of your comfort zone. Let's see. Work through your fears and win, Scorpio. Come on. There we go. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes as birth, death, rebirth, paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It's almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. But you can make it rainbows and unicorns kind of thing. So that's the interesting part. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is time to work your magic. See, this is the time to. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. Didn't I say bringing sexier back? If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Yes. Additional meanings to this card is time to let go of a grudge you're holding, move on from jealousy, stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Didn't I say paranoid? Make an investment. Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. His energy is a little dark, occult, even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow side, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. Exactly. And the new moon in Scorpio is so freeing, by the way. And the new one in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any time suggests you need to do that now. So it's like even if you do say you do face the fear and like it didn't turn out, the way, kind of wanted it to, that's kind of like I mean you still faced it, you still went through and it only makes you stronger kind of thing. It's like either way, whether something turns out initially like first time, maybe not the first time it'll turn out right all the time, but either way it's like you get through it, you learn from it kind of thing. And it's like somebody that's been through a lot, it's like what more can others like do or judge or stuff like that. It's kind of like you get to laugh about it. Like this one girl, I was watching this video the other day and they were like she was just saying like how she been through a lot because she felt so like ugly and stuff like that. But now she like, she embraces. It's like at this point, it's like, I done heard every joke in the book. You know what I mean? And it's like nothing affects her now. She's like, she knows her power kind of thing. Whether people feel she's ugly or this weird or whatever the heck it is, it's like she know who she is. She know her power. She know her strength. She know her weaknesses. She knows this. She knows. And it's like nothing that they can like take from her. And it's like at the end of the day, like we're all gonna go sometime. Stuff that you post now, not that much people are gonna remember years later, even if it was an embarrassing video or something. I definitely posted an embarrassing video one time before. It is one of them. Well, actually, it was a few of them. One of them is still up. I don't pay no mind. I don't look at the comments. I don't do it like because if it's gonna hurt me or anything like that, I'm just not even gonna look. You know what I mean? And if I do look, I'm still gonna be able to get past it, right? But yeah, it's like it's something I don't even worry about or let or try to worry about every single time. You know, I done moved on from that video. Others done moved on from the video. You know, might be a few people that's still on the video, but who cares? You know what I mean? But it's like you move on from it. But yeah, I got a couple more cards on the pool. And then also, I'm a different person from those videos. Like, I'm still a playful and not everything like that. Just not like how I was in those videos. But yeah, make a list if you haven't already of like certain videos or things that you just want to do in life in general. Like, for me, example, what's that TikTok dance? I forgot what it's called. It's something like make your feet look flat, put your arch in your back, some. Eventually, I'm gonna do that video. I don't know exactly when. I mean, I still gotta get the dance down pack because I get stuck on the feet flat part because it's like it's hard for me to get up from that squat as fast as other people was getting up. But eventually, I'm gonna learn to do it right and make the freaking video. Although me, maybe I wouldn't have done the video out of fear or whatever the heck is. But it's like as you get older, you stop caring a lot. I'm also hearing scared money don't make money. So if this has anything to do with you, like possibly being able to make finances, it's like, well, you better go. It's like either judgment from others or $1 million. Which one are you going to choose? Kind of thing. But you also could be doing this thing. Maybe you're like in alignment with like your Christianity or God. Maybe you made a promise to God that you want to keep, and that's really really good. So definitely don't fall out of line with that. But like also make sure you got what you need. Yeah, as long as because again, I feel like you don't want to do like a disservice to the world, but like you just simply, I don't know what the video is. If it's you just authentically being yourself, a short video, how is that a disservice to the world? That's actually a very good thing to the world. You know what I mean? You protecting yourself, not only just protecting others, but protecting yourself is also a good service to the world. 5 people in the live stream. I hope we're doing well. Make sure to claim your donations if you do. All prices will be in the description box. Oh, we got recognition. So this is gonna bring you recognition. Says your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others, and that's good. But don't always focus on the certain respect from others. Like even I mean, definitely care about the bare minimum respect, but it's like you don't have to earn like a liking from them necessarily. Says you could earn a leadership position and get the recognition you deserve. Once again, yeah. Spirit said accept. That's what you need to focus on, accepting. I heard the golden child could be significant to you. I just heard like make a move. Nobody's gonna be able to post your video but you. I mean, unless you got like a manager and stuff like that working behind you. But other than that, like you got to step up and put the big girl panties on and do what you got to do or what you want to do. Like you're grown, you're free. You know what I mean, and you deserve to be happy as much as anyone else, kind of thing. I mean, you ever see, and I wondered that, and it's irritated me, but I kind of understand it a little bit more now. But you probably been wondering the same thing, like how does these evil people or mean people or some stuff still look like they're winning? I'm a good person, or I'm not perfect, but like for the most part, I don't be doing nothing crazy, and like why am I feel like I'm being punished or affected or this, that, and the third? And it's like because you're not one part, it could be like you're not allowing yourself to live. You know what I mean? You're not allowing yourself to like receive these blessings, or you're not protecting yourself from certain things, or you know but you want to know something, like even people who like aren't doing so good out in the world, it's unfortunate, but that's how the laws work. Even them, they still like will get certain blessings because they are believing in themselves and they're like keeping a positive mindset. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just about your mindset, not necessarily what you're doing. So it's like that's why some of those people still might get a little blessings. Is because you know they're a little selfish. There's nothing wrong with being a little selfish. While people like us who again, we're not perfect, but maybe we're not really like doing that much disservice to the world. It's like a stuck stagnant feeling cursed, feeling punished, feeling this, that, and the third. But then we have to think about it like we don't have the best mind frame of what we're telling ourselves. He says once you start laughing, you start healing. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. Yeah, this could also be a thing too, like being able to laugh at yourself. Like not in a way where it's like you're really like hurting or judging yourself, but like in a genuine way. Like you can still laugh at yourself and afterwards go, I love myself, that I'm funny. Even if you didn't really like care for the act that you did. You know what I mean? Says if you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous shit. I mean, you could be a part of it. You ever watch that show called Ridiculousness or something like that, where it's like a funny show where they just watch people like fall and do silly stuff. It says laugh at that call, or no, it says laugh at that or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in a loving way. Again, so it's a way that you can make fun of stuff in a loving way. It don't always have to be like negative. It's this brutal way they do. Just start laughing. You don't have anything to lose. So I love this. I love this for you. Like if you don't post it now, like I don't know. I'm gonna need some updates too after you post it. But yeah, I don't think I clear. I'm gonna go ahead and go back and see what you're like saying. And let me know if I missed anything or if you need clarity on anything. But yeah, see, yep, spending time in nature helping. Yes, keep doing that. Stay consistent. Right, right. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about like how the guy would feel or how this, how that. But just don't overthink it and don't forget to think about like how you would feel and what position you would be in. You know what I mean? Always think about thyself as well. Just that I can get intense. Actually, that might have been a part that people love. Oh, why? That brings that I feel like that brings character and mystery and like I don't know. I feel like that would have been probably good. I mean, if it's not a drama video, like you're not like exposing or anything, then I don't see why it would bring drama. Yep, I've had that habit before. I definitely feel like it died down a lot now. Like I do sometimes here and there, but ooh, it was real bad back then. Like seriously, I would think about every single angle, like oh how I'm looking from the side. Um, did I say this wrong? Did this go on? You know what I mean? And now it's still every once in a blue moon, but yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I mean, if it's not intentionally to bring drama, then I don't know why it would. But even if it does, and it wasn't intended to bring drama, then that's not on you. That's on the person that took it that way. Like, as long as you know your intentions, like you didn't come on and say, "Hey, this person is doing this," or "This person is a asshole," or "Did y'all see that fight?" or instigating, or yeah, I don't know. But if it wasn't intended to bring drama, then I don't understand it. But you'll be surprised. Like, you could literally make a video and be like, "The sky is blue," and someone will come argue like, "No, it's not. It's yellow." But it's not your responsibility to like try to correct them or argue with them or feel down and depressed just because they didn't agree. You know what I mean? Or try to think something wrong. Like, well, something probably is wrong, but or think they're mean, or I don't know. It's not a big deal. So it's like, if it's not a big deal, don't make it a big deal. But yeah, you'll be surprised at who gets upset about what, or who's what. But again, it's not your problem. Especially if you were like not having bad intentions. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't go looking for a problem or nothing like that. I feel like it's definitely not worth it to argue over YouTube. I've done it before, definitely though, but I can't believe I did it because at first I would never do that, and then next thing you know, I was arguing on arguing in the comments on YouTube. Then I realized, okay, this is so stupid. You're welcome. And I'm no saint. I definitely probably started some of those, but not all of them. But regardless of who started or who finished or who did what, like, it's definitely just not worth it. Especially over the internet, it's so foolish. Because like 9 times out of 10, those people don't even know you for real. You don't know them. Like, it's yeah. Point ever really gets across. uh, yeah, but sometimes it happens. But eventually you realize, like, this is a waste of time. Especially if nobody's gonna change their viewpoints. Nobody should really have to, because everybody got their own kind of like thing and have the right to believe or whatever. But yeah. So I don't understand why people come on and if one person think it's blue, another one, let them think it's yellow. Especially if you're gonna turn red and blue in the face, and they're still gonna believe the sky is yellow. It's like, what's the point then? You just kind of like wasted your and drained your own energy trying to get that person to believe the sky is blue. uh, like, if it's not a good debate, then it's like it's a different from argument and a good debate. Like, if it didn't make me think or anything like that. It's Friday. It's Friday. It smells like popcorn and something else. I still haven't eaten this apple pie. I don't know if it's any good now. Okay, hon. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy yourself. I can't wait for dinner to be done. This might still be some good. I don't know if I should put it in the air fryer or not really sure. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for some blessings. If anyone has any music requests, let me know. Kind of in the music vibe. I hope those 5 that are watching are doing well. Much love and blessings to you. Let me see. No. You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight. What's something you guys are like surprised about, or like something new that's really fascinating that y'all learned? Okay, Mr. Box, whenever you donate, I'll be happy to read for you. Thank you.